Shalabh, from your experience, what are some practical measures that companies can take to preemptively manage D&D charges and streamline their logistics operations?
Yeah, I would say very important question. And I think this is a function of, first of all, visibility, right? I think shippers or BCOs today, consignees, they need to have as much visibility as possible, starting from the expected time of arrival of their cargo, any congestion on the current ports and terminals that they are expecting their cargo to be received. Second is preparedness, right? How prepared they are with all the documentation, all the customs clearance processes, how is their communication with their intermediaries streamlined, how much prepared they are with any kind of fees that has to be paid at the port or terminal or during to the customs, right? So ensuring that there are not any delays happening just because of delays in payment of any kind of taxes, fees, or anything. Then preparedness in terms of their drayage providers, like have they given all the necessary set of document, shipping instructions, permits for their drayage providers to pick up and move the containers in the right time? Are they aware about the cargo's weights or dimensions so that they can plan the pickup accordingly? How prepared are the warehouses where they are moving these particular containers to receive their goods, right? So it's an entire chain where the delays can happen beyond the free days. And the better shipper is prepared and have more streamlined line of communication with all the different stakeholders, I think there are better chances to avoid any kind of delays. And I think lastly, just to understand the contracting terms better, as Eric also mentioned, right? Like having no visibility into what are my free days on this particular port or terminal, right? So that is definitely goes a long way. Just being aware about their rights, about how they need to be billed, when they need to be billed, and when they can dispute. All those things matter a lot.
Yeah, if I could just maybe add a little, perspective on that as well. I think most, every shipper of any size is moving goods through different terminals, right? They're not just using one single terminal. And there's a lot of variance between carriers and different terminals about how much visibility you get into when a container is actually available, which starts the clock ticking on when free time ends. So agreed. I think the more you can homogenize or normalize what that looks like across the different terminals and carriers you use, the better you're able to manage everything and not just have things, those anomalies kind of slip through the cracks and turn into big D&D problems.
Yeah, no, I think, and just to add to Eric's point, sometimes there could be delays which are beyond the control of a shipper, right? And which could be port-related issues due to infrastructure issues, lack of workforce, any other delays, right? And understanding your contractual rights or in general, as in how then the free day period will be extended, will also be helpful. Also, understanding that how the notice of container availability will be provided either to the shipper or to the drayage providers in advance. And if any exceptions are happening, any delays are happening from the terminal side, are they extending the notice and so on. So all those things would also go a long way in one's managing their demurrage detention cost.